Coming up, the conclusion.
Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. Stack the paper, stay out the way. Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. I stack the paper. Okay, so hold on. This is a bit of a life update. Don't mind my hair, because I just randomly like threw on a wig, because I haven't been wearing weave for like a month. I've been on some natural girl stuff, so I don't know, I just randomly felt like throwing on a wig, and I literally just threw on a wig, so it's not like bumped or anything. But yeah, so this is a life update for my 9 to Thriving series, right? Because it's like I wanted to film my life throughout the year on kind of where I was at the beginning of the year, where am I now, and just really escaping that 9 to 5 like rat race, as well as like becoming successful in the entrepreneurial route. So like 9 to Thriving. Okay, so at the beginning of this year, as you know, we all can recap, I was working a job. I had just moved back home because like I wanted to stack up some money. It wasn't that I couldn't afford living on my own. It was just like I want to stack up money, like, you know what I'm saying, like what's really a priority for me. So moving back home, I got a job, and mind you, it had been about, let me see, October, November, December, January, February. It had been about 6 months since I had a job, like 5-6 months since I had a job. So I got a job in January, and immediately I completely felt like out of place. I immediately felt like, what am I doing? Like, it was just so draining, like so, like my soul is just like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? But what I will say is it really made me kind of like home in on like a lot of different money management and time management, like self-development type of videos. Like I really only had about 4 hours of actual free time each day, so it really made me feel like, damn, in these 4 hours I need to really get the most done. But it's like with my brand and who I am, my brand and then my businesses, I'm a very complex individual, like a very complex situation that I have going on. So it's like I'm a rapper, right? So I need to be putting out music, whether that's music for Instagram, but even then I need to be in the studio recording, right? And eventually building up that catalog, and then along the way like releasing videos to build up that momentum with my fans, like giving my fans what I really want. And my whole thing behind creating a business was I need that foundation, because a job is not going to be able to always be in the picture for me, especially when I want to travel and I may have to be in certain places. I need that flexibility. So me creating a business, my whole time was like, okay, I want that foundation to kind of like have that flexibility. Now, in the midst of these last several years of being an entrepreneur, I realized that it can also become very time consuming being caught in the day-to-day interactions of the business, like the very minute small things. Like I don't want my time to be so consumed in these day-to-day operations. Like I just want to be able to like either hire somebody to do those things, or maybe have a hustle that is, I don't want to say less time consuming, but just I want to be able to maximize, like maximize, capitalize off of my time and my money. It's so crazy how everything happened. I quit my job right before the damn country got shut down due to the coronavirus. So I quit my job to go be a dancer, an exotic dancer, because honestly, in this moment in time and space where I am, it just seems like the only thing that can really get me the adequate amount of money that I need in such a short amount of time to really be able to invest in these things that I truly desire, which is my music career. And not even just alone with music, my other businesses and brands. Like, you could stop everything you're doing to go run a business, but you're still gonna need some type of stable income coming in to keep everything afloat and to keep, you know, your business growing. The money is the water, essentially. It's the water and the vitamins. So if you just stop whatever it is that's getting you that stable source of income, like, you know, your business may not really grow, or at least grow in a real progressive sort of kind of way. Like, you'll notice like your business is taking a very long time to grow. So for me, honestly, dancing, where some people may look at it like, you know, you got to be at your wits end and your rock bottom to be doing it. It's kind of like, no, this is my launch pad. Like, my first week dancing, I made about $1,500-$1,600 only dancing 4 nights, and not even like full time. Like, I was coming to the club probably only dancing like 4 or 5 hours. So it's kind of like, can you imagine if I danced a full week? Or can you imagine if I did spend more time there? And mind you, I'm just a beginner, like a beginner dancer. So I'm like, if I managed to make almost $2,000 my first week, like, can you imagine what I'll be making in like 2 months, 3 months doing this? Like, the bag is just like, it's nothing you can tell me. Like, I'm at a place where it's nothing nobody can tell me. It's nothing like a person can say to make me feel bad about my decisions, because I've done the working thing. Like, I've been working since I was in like middle school. Like, I've always had a hustle. I've always had a thing. Like, my only bill when I was in middle school was my phone bill, and it just made me feel like such a boss and such a woman to be able to pay my phone bill. Like, my mom has never paid my phone bill. Like, it just made me feel like I was just that much of a boss. Like, I'm paying my own phone bill. And that was my main hustle when I was a teenager. I was babysitting, so it was like I was getting babysitting money, you know, getting my nails done and stuff like that, like little small things. But it just made me feel like such a boss. Like, I was so independent. So my finances and my money are a very huge part of me. It's a very huge part of my life. And whenever I neglect my finances, I start to see like it just, the whole entire cycle of just, I don't want to say my happiness, but a lot of shit just be off balance. Like, even if I'm neglecting myself, like, not even just the money side of it. Like, I could, even if I'm in situations where I'm making a lot of money, but I haven't, like, solely been catering to me, like, it'll just be a lot of shit that's off. So, like I said, I'm a very complex individual, and I have a very complex brand. So, it's a lot of things that I have to manage solely. I'm the only person that's out. I'm the only person that's on top of me. I'm the only person that's on top of me, and I'm the only person that's on top of my brands and my businesses. So it's like this year when I took on the Forex agenda, it was because honestly I thought, you know, this is a skill I can invest some time into, and it is going to make me a lot of money faster than it would other hustles and other things. And, you know, once I'm in it, and then I realized like, this shit is a lot. And I'm talking about like a lot, from the people you got to deal with, the actual skill itself in learning. And I just found myself so overwhelmed with shit that really ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with shit. Like, I have so many other skills and so many different things I'm bringing to the table. I might as well continue working on that and perfecting that and getting that to where I needed it to be, rather than taking this other route, because I felt like it was going to be a shortcut. Like, it was going to be a lot more faster. And then two, it's not like I could be stripping in the middle of a pandemic. Like, everything is closed. So where am I now? Honestly, I'm about to go back to what I knew was going to work for me. And that's back to the strip club. You know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds crazy, but at the same time it don't to me. Like, I was making a lot of money really fast, and that's what I wanted. I need money in my hand. I don't got time to be playing around these damn games with people. I don't got time to be managing, calling up little Susie and Sarah, wondering why they not tapping into a product. Like, I have so much drive for me and wanting to get myself to where I want to be. I don't got time to be like holding people's hands on why they not Like, why they not doing this? Especially for a company that, like, ain't really got much of anything to do with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be different if I'm building a team for music, or I'm building a team that can further push my brand, and now I'm checking in on them every day. And, you know, hey, girl, why this ain't getting done? You know? But I'm literally checking in on other people to see why they not tapping in for their damn self, like, for their own life. Like, it was just starting to really feel like, damn, this is becoming more stressful than it really should be. And, you know, between all the drama and all this extra shit, and then y'all not really making money for real. Like, I'm actually here, and y'all confined in me, and I know y'all not making money for real. I need to get that bag. Like, I need that money in my hand. That's how I am. I want that money in my hand. 2020 was money in hand year. Like, I need that money in my motherfucking hand. So, I'm going back to what I feel like is gonna work. I done already tried the 9-to-5 hustle. I done already been at a place where I'm working 2 jobs and 3 jobs at the same damn time. And you know what it leaves me? It leaves me with some money, but I'm extremely exhausted, and then my brand never sees me. Like, I am somebody that wants to make a living off of being online, and just, you know, even with streams from music, that's something that happens from online. Like, I end up working around the clock on other shit that ain't got nothing to do with the Charades brand. So I done did all that, and then even the money that I end up making from working these 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or working 1 job that I'm working overtime with, it's like the money that you even got to show for that shit be like, when you know how fast you can make some money out here, it's like, it's kind of really hard to go back to that.